Hey, Mark Nelson from MarkNelsonOnline.com. Today I want to share with you something extremely important to your business. The 5 stages of storytelling, or how you can use story selling to grow your business. See, before we get going though, if this is the first time you're on my channel, click on that subscription button below and then head over and click on that bell so you get notifications, because I give great tips and strategies that will help you in your business. So let's get in to the art of storytelling. See, there's that saying, facts tell, stories sell. Facts tell, stories sell. And there's so much truth to that. I've been reading a book by Russell Brunson, Expert Secrets. Oh my gosh. But it's talking about storytelling. Now, I've also read other books about storytelling, and there's really, it's all about copywriting. But if you're starting to see, especially on marketing, more and more people are telling stories, and they're doing it for a reason, because they're trying to create curiosity. So there's 5 really stages, if I can explain them in layman's terms, because sometimes the books, even though they write really well, I don't understand what they're talking about all the time. The first part is the background. It can either be yourself, it's the character, right? It could be you, it could be somebody else, it could be a third party that you know, a good friend, but something's going on. Man, I was sitting at home, struggling, because I knew retirement was coming really close. I'd made mistakes earlier financially, and we just couldn't seem to get over the hump. Now, that story is actually a little bit about me. I'm Mark Nelson, an entrepreneur who's done really well, but also has made some mistakes. So you got to give a background. You know, if you watch the movie The Firm with Tom Cruise in it, he's an attorney who wants to be hired by one of the major attorney companies, lawyer companies. And the background they talks about him. So tell a story, your background. What were you like? Or what was the person you like? Right? Could be about anything. The next thing is the conflict, or what is the obstacle they're trying to get over? Man, life was going really great for my wife and I. We were so looking forward to the future, and then I had a health scare. I had colon cancer. See, that was a conflict. Didn't know what we were doing. Had no clue about how this all was going to work out, because cancer is so scary. It put us in a shock. So when you talk about conflicts, there's 3 different conflicts. Man against man. Right? Man against this, the brain. Man against forces greater than himself. Man against himself. So man against himself, what are you doing? You're trying to build a business, but you have no clue. You're trying to lose weight, but you don't know how to lose weight. Man against man, right? Who are you struggling with? And then man against outside forces. That cancer scare, that was outside forces. And I did have cancer. And it really changed our lives and put us in a position where we had to really change things. So your background, then a conflict. What are you facing? And then the turning point, right, or the climax. See, even though Nancy and I were extremely scared about our cancer, I had surgery and I came out of it extremely well. I'm cancer free. I just had to learn how to cope with a couple things and start growing and start working again and get our financial situation back to where we want to go. So it's starting to get back. The 4th part, then is closure, right? Finding a way. What did you find? Here's what happened with me. I found out that I had neuropathy from my chemo. But what I found out, if I could do some yoga, it helped with my nerves, and it helped with my balance. That was one thing. So when you start finding a closure, you find a cure, find a way to get through it. And then the conclusion. You learn the error of your ways. Retirement is so cool. Couples married, you've learned how to eat correctly so you didn't have to gain weight. So the 5 parts, if I went over that really well. And if you get Russell Brunson's book, it is really good, but there's other people that do copywriting that have done really well too, explaining how to tell a story. The first part is the background. Who are you talking about? You know, the second part, what's the conflict? What's the obstacle? You know, if you look at a movie, they always talk about a character, then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. They find a way to get around it, right? They find a way to get over this place, and whoop, they run into something else. And then conclusion. What did they learn? It's usually it's something they've learned about themselves. So again, the background. Whoops, lost my notes. First thing you get to storytelling is your background, right? Either yourself or a third party. Then we talk about conflict, or what is the obstacle? And then it's about the turning point, or the climax. There's an obstacle, they're battling, there's no way it's around, they're going to get around, there's a turning point. And they start winning, and then they start getting into closure. You know, what did they do to get through there? Right? You're trying to build up emotion in people, and finally it's the conclusion. And I hope that helps. I can give you great other tips for storytelling. I have a great free PDF in the description below that'll help you build your business. See, I didn't know what to do every day. I didn't know the action steps, so when I learned it, I created a free PDF called the 6 Daily Action Steps. It actually comes with a checklist so you can check off as what you're accomplishing throughout the day. So click on that link. We'll talk to you soon. Then the 5 stages of storytelling, or how to do storytelling to grow your business. You all take care.